So, if you look at the way the current cost structures are being loaded for various reasons like land, power, tariff, and so on to the data center, it is unlikely that you'll be able to do anything more than meeting the market demand in terms of global MNCs or large corporations coming in wanting to put up their data centers in India, which is fine. But if you really want to create impact, to go to the next level of not just meeting requirements but actually creating real economic value add, then what is it that you need to do? Now, consider this example. Let's say there is a tier 2 town, let's say, or even a smaller town than that, where there's an engineering college and there are young, aspiring startup founders or entrepreneurs wanting to come out with, let's say, an healthcare app. Let's say they've already identified the healthcare app to build. And they've done some initial research. They found out that the folks in a specific taluk or a district are showing patterns of, let's say, fingernail ridges or even a coloration of the eye or something like that. That is indicative of an existing deficiency that might lead to maybe color blindness or astigmatism or something in as they grow. If this hypothesis has already been established, what do they need to do? They need to build the app, which they will. They need to collect live samples of, let's say, 10,000 individuals, which they could from the local panchayat office, seeking permission, going to these guys, actually collecting those samples. But then what do they need to do after that? To be really able to do a great job, they need to actually feed this data, localized data, to an LLM model and be able to extend so that the model learns these parameters and create a predictable forecasting engine, which will determine in the first glance, in the next instant, if a specific individual is vulnerable to that particular illness or not. Now, to be able to do that, what do they need? They need to have access to a GPU or a GPU farm so that they can actually access LLMs and create the necessary compute that makes this possible. Now, how can that bunch of promising entrepreneurs be able to do it if they cannot afford the kind of costs in data centers in metros or in Mumbai or any other place? Now, to be able to do that is exactly what Mr. Narendra Sen of Rack Bank is trying to do in Indore. He's actually building the next generation data center in Indore, where the NVIDIA BlackRock chips and H100s will actually get shipped and be deployed there, so that this kind of a technology can become accessible not just to other corporates or tier 2 corporates and so on, but also to aspiring entrepreneurs and founders in smaller towns. To make that possible would be the real dream of unlocking the full potential of AI in India. And imagine if that app becomes successful, has been proven, has been course corrected and nourished and built, then it can become potentially a global app. And we need tens of thousands of such apps and tens of thousands of such models that will establish that entrepreneurship is live and kicking in India. And this is exactly how the shifting data centers can actually contribute to creating next generation economy where data is the new oil. Many of the inputs that I've given here are public information. Some of those are available out there. I'm putting as many links as possible in the description below for those that are interested. Also, the companies I've mentioned or talked about, those links are in the description below. Please go pick up whatever data you need. I'm also available on a weekly basis for entrepreneurs or founders. If you have any questions on GTM and product strategy, I'll be happy to help. Also, I have weekly webinars. Please feel free to join them. They're free. And I have a bunch of contacts that I can share with you. If you're looking to raise capital and so on, I'll be happy to help. All those details are available down below. Do follow me on LinkedIn or on YouTube or both, and then ping me or DM me if there's anything else you need from me. I wish you all the best, and let's create an incredible AI opportunity that is fully valuable not just to us in India, but to the world. All the best.